I do not encourage nor condone any of the actions performed or products shown in this video. All of the videos are produced in a safe and controlled environment. Do not attempt to replicate any of the actions performed during this video.
Hello, beautiful people from the internet. It is Connie over here. It is 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning, so there's not much movement around, which I really appreciate. And today I thought I would show you my lighter collection because I have some, and I have some stories to tell about some of them. Some of the others I don't remember as well, but I'm still very down to show you and to smoke my self-rolled cigarette, of course, that I took some time to roll. Doesn't look very good, but it looks smokable to me, and that's all that matters. I hope you enjoy the ride along. Sit down, have a snack, have a drink, relax, distract yourself a little bit. That's okay. I hope you've had a great day so far. Let's see. Let's talk about my lighters, because I'm going to be lighting this cigarette with the first lighter that I ever acquired for myself. This was the first one that I ever purchased for myself, and this is a beautiful clipper lighter. Can you see that? It's so my face speaking here is a little bit strange like that. Anyway, it is a beautiful like crystal blue clipper. It's actually called Clipper Crystal, and it is blue, and I remember buying this so vividly, so let me tell you that story right after I light my cigarette. Alrighty, so there's a little tobacco shop near my house where I would usually buy cigarette packs from when I started smoking, and that specific tobacco shop has a rule that a lot of little houses, shops here in Portugal have, which is that you can only pay by card if you spend more than €5. It's to help with taxes. I'm not exactly sure, but I know that a lot of coffee shops, small restaurants and little shops have that. So I was going to buy my pack of Chesterfield Blacks, I'm pretty sure, and it was less than €5, and I didn't have any cash on me. I only had card. So I looked around to see what else I could get, otherwise I would have to give up on my choice to go buy cigarettes. And I looked to the side, and there's a stand filled with clipper lighters. And this one was standing right there, looking straight at me, and I looked at it, and it was so shiny. It was more shiny than this, because right now I've had it since 2021 winter time, so it's been a couple of years, and I just was like, I've never really enjoyed blue as a color up until I found this clipper, because this color of blue is absolutely so beautiful, and I just got it. I was like, I'll get this as well, and that made more than €5, and I could pay by card, which was very nice. So, reaching in my pouch here, I'm going to take whatever comes next. I don't know what it is, so let's see. Oh my god, this is my latest acquisition actually. This is my torch lighter that I got for my cigar lighting purposes. This one I went to get specifically because I needed a torch lighter for cigars, because I wanted to be able to light them, you know, in a more proper manner. And I like this one because it had little like skulls and marijuanas for some reason, and I was just like, that looks sick to me. Sorry if it's a little blurry. And it's a little different than the other lighters, as it is different. You can see, I don't know how to explain all of this in English, but basically you press this and a little flame comes out, and you can change the size of the flame. So if I press a little button, now it's a little bit bigger, or should be supposedly. This is a little bit hard for me to manage, because as you can see, it's hard for me to use it with just one hand, because this part over here is very hard to pull down. So I'm currently looking for a torch lighter that's a little bit easier to use, because if I'm trying to light something, it's hard for me to like hold a cigar and press this with one hand, because I don't have enough strength. I have to use both of my hands, and even then it's quite difficult. So I'm looking for something else right now. This was about €3.50, which is, I don't know what you think about that. I think it's a little bit too much, but because it's a torch lighter, I guess I understand. Maybe that's totally fair pricing, I don't know, but I can't really use it very well because it's just too hard to press the dang button. So I mean, it looks cool, you know, it looks cool. I'm going to keep it as a little trinket nonetheless, but I'm currently looking for another torch lighter because this one a little bit too difficult for me. Next, in my pouch of lighters, I have, oh god, I love this one. This is a clipper that I got because I have a lot of candles. I love lighting candles in my room, and I usually light them with matches. But I got kind of tired of always having to use something that then I throw away, and it doesn't really have any use after the first time I use it, because after it's burned you cannot light it again. So I was looking for a lighter that I could use for my candles, and I got this one. It's very cool. It has a pink Mary J. I don't smoke Mary J. I don't know why I have so many Mary J memorabilia, I guess. But I mean, it's just so cool. This color of pink, it's one of my favorite colors of pink out there. And I just had to get it. And it's really nice. Has a long neck, very good for candles so I don't burn myself. If I'm trying to light a candle with a lighter like this, it can get quite difficult. So this one is perfect for that, and I also use it to light my cigarettes if I have it in my car or in my purse for some reason. But this one usually stays at home, so I can use to light my candles, and it's just so beautiful. I love it. It's pink in the front and then it turns into black. So if I showed you like this, it could be fooled into thinking that this is just a black long neck clipper, but then bam, has a pink Mary J leaf in the front, which I appreciate. And you know what, I really like this lighter. It was around €2, I'm pretty sure, and I thought that was more than fair. So this is something that I'm going to keep for a long time. I'm very excited to have this in my possession, and I'm really glad I got it. Next, I'm taking out, oh god, this is one of my favorite clippers that I own. This is a beautiful clipper that I don't really remember when I got, but it's like a marble pink-ish clipper. You see, like all around it has this beautiful like marble pink white color to it, and I think it's so beautiful. This clipper is one that I'm kind of afraid to use because it is so beautiful. I don't want to wear it out or ruin it, or I don't know, let it fall, make it break, something like that. So it's so beautiful. I think this might be one of my favorite lighters that I have, if not my favorite. I mean, this is a combination of colors that when I look at it, I feel instantly peaceful. I don't know what it is. It kind of reminds me of candy. It is just so beautiful, so dang beautiful. I love this clipper. It's very easy to use, just like any other clipper. Just roll it and light it, I guess, and I love it. I love it. It's so beautiful. As I said, I don't really remember when I got it. I remember that it was love at first sight, but I don't think I was looking for a clipper or anything like that. I believe I was going to buy some air freshener at a store near my house, and this clipper was there in a clipper stand, and there were other colors like blue and green and yellow of the same style, like marble style. But I saw the pink one and I was like, I must get that. It is so beautiful. I want that in my collection, please. Thank you very much, you know. So next, in my little pouch, I have, oh goodness, it's my Zippo lighter. This is one that is very dear to me. This was a hand-me-down from my dad. I rarely use it because it always needs to be refilled with lighter fluid, and the flint is weak, the wick is broken, I need to change it so it doesn't light. But it's really cool. I mean, it's a Zippo. As soon as I change all of the pieces that need changing and do a little bit of DIY care to it, then it will be working again, possibly, hopefully. But as of now, it's just kind of a trinket that I have in my purse because it reminds me of my dad, and I really enjoyed that. He handed this down to me. It was a really nice gesture. This is something that he used to use back in the day, and he just decided to give it to me because I was talking for a long time how I'd like to own a Zippo lighter, but they were like €40, kind of expensive. So he just decided to hand this down to me, which I was very happy about and I feel very grateful for, and I just love it. It's very beautiful. It's a windproof lady Zippo. Not sure if you can see it because it's doing some reflection, but it's beautiful. I love it. I love this Zippo, and I have to get it to work and then I'll show you in its full glory. I have a whole video about it, but I want to change all of the pieces and make it brand new again. Next on my pouch, I have one of the first clippers I actually got for myself as well. This is a beautiful like unicorn kind of clipper. Now I'm pretty sad about this one because all of the parts that are white used to have a little color, like the unicorn used to be brown and then here used to be pink because this was like kind of an ice cream thing. But you know, I've had it for like 3 years now, so the color has worn down a little bit from always like scratching in the things in my purse and all of that. So yeah, it used to have a lot of ice creams, as you can see over here. These ice creams used to be pink, but right now they are just kind of white ice creams, which is totally fine. It just says follow your dreams, which I appreciate. I like that motto and that message, and it's just very beautiful. One of the first lighters that I got for myself as well, along with the blue. It was after the blue clipper, but not long after. I just remember I saw it and I was like, unicorn clipper with an ice cream cone on his head. Give it to me, I want that. And then it seems we have reached the end with my last lighter. Now this is not a clipper, this is kind of a rip-off from clipper, I would assume. This is very cute. I got this because it reminded me of one of my favorite games of all time, which is Stardew Valley. It just has like pixelated chickens, rabbits, carrots, hearts, chicken feet. It's just so cute. I don't really use this lighter because it has a very strong lighter fluid taste to it, so I kind of just keep it because it's super cute. I mean, how can you not like this clipper? It's one of the most adorable clippers I've ever seen in my life. I call it a clipper, although it's called Prof. I don't know if you can see it over here at the top. It's called Prof lighter. I don't know what kind of brand that is, but you know, it is hella cute. I love it. It has chickens, rabbits, and it reminds me of one of my favorite games, and I really like it. I wish it wasn't red because I don't really like red as a color, but you know, I'm happy I got it, and it's definitely going to stay in my collection for a long time. So pretty good lighter. I'm gonna use it right now actually. So those were all of my lighters. I'm actually pretty happy about my collection. It is not as much as I've seen other people here on YouTube show their lighter collections, and they have like 20-30 lighters. I don't have that many, also because I don't know where I would keep so many lighters, so I usually keep them in this little pouch. Some of them are at home, one of them are in my purse, another one of them is like in my my smoking box below my passenger seat, so it's convenient to have a lot of lighters so you can scatter them through places. But I think that more than this would be a bit of overkill. But I'm currently very happy with how many I have. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 lighters. I don't think I'm going to be acquiring any more soon because I don't feel like I need any more. I actually don't have any big lighters. I'm not a very big fan of bigs when clippers exist. I just think they are the superior lighter, and I just love my collection. I think it's a very pretty, beautiful, and functional one. Well, I am going to try and find a better torch lighter because, as I said, this one is a little bit hard to get to work. I mean, if I had a cigar in my other hand, you know, like getting this to work, it's very difficult for me. It requires a lot of strength. So either I practice my thumb grip strength or I get a torch lighter that's a little bit easier to use. So, you know, I still think this one is very cool. It's just not something that I think is very functional to me just because of how hard it is to get it to work. So this has been my lighter collection. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a great day ahead of you, or you have had a great day behind you, I guess, and I will see you very soon. All right, have a great time. Bye.